Hey guys, what is going on? It's your buddy Keith here again, live in the control room at Essex Recording Studios, just outside London in Merry, England. Yes, and I've got our third ESP Grynch to share with you guys today. The signature baritone guitar from Metallica. This thing is wild, and I can't wait to tell you more about it. If you're new to the channel, click like, click subscribe. Come join the circle of friends. There's over 2,100 of us. And you're going to be part of the group, and you're going to see a lot of cool guitars up close, in person, each and every day that I bring into the studio so you can have a sense of what it's like holding one in your very own hands. Cool. Also, all of these guitars you see on the channel are for sale. You can go to essexrecordingstudios.com or reverb.com and find them there. And lastly, some other news. We just did a podcast on YouTube with a podcast guy named Ray, who has a channel called Simply Create, and it's about businesses, and it's a video podcast, so you can see what I look like instead of hearing my voice, and you can see my business partner James. We talked for about an hour about how we created this business, got into recording in the music industry, where we're at and where we want to go. So if you like listening to me drone on and on about guitars, you'll love the podcast. Go check it out. So now let's chat about this guitar. This is number 127. They made, I think there's 260 of these. The numbering gets a little bit hairy in the later part of the 200s because there was a shipment to Australia, if I'm not mistaken, and a container that had maybe like 20 of them fell off the ship. Believe it or not, shipping containers, giant ones that you see like on TV and everything, those fall off of ships all of the time. It's crazy. So a few were lost. So the number goes up a little bit higher than 260, but from all accounts, that is how many are in circulation, or were at least at the time when they were new. Now the features on this guitar are crazy. There's just nothing like it. It's James Hetfield's first signature baritone. He has another one that just came out, which is a purple snake bitey type thing. But this one's much more unique. First of all, you have this cool pinstripe metallic hot rod not ghost flames, but flames that are inspired by James's, I think it's a motorcycle or one of his hot rod cars. You've got these 24 fret killer abalone dot inlays with the Grynch in what appears to be mother of pearl, followed by more abalone dot inlays. Binding all the way around the neck and headstock. The metallic green flames continues on the headstock. Of course, you've got James's 81 and 60 pickups that he was using in 2003. Obviously now he's got the Het set. This guitar, you can tell, has not been played. You can really tell because nobody's been doing any palm muting on these Godot bridges. You always get like tons of these little bumps. I mean, you get hundreds of them all over, and you get a lot of corrosion. And this looks, I mean, it just looks like it's been sitting in its case for 16 years. Man, 16 years old this guitar is. That's crazy. You also get, with this incredible World Magnetic Tour, like, poster book. It's really thick and heavy. I mean, a lot of weight to it. And I'll just show you some of the cool, really cool shots in this thing. Like, if you want to take these out and put some posters up on your wall, kind of be a crime and a shame, but like, this thing is just awesome. So there's tons and tons of pages with all sorts of killer shots, all part of the case candy for this. Obviously this tour was a little bit later, but there was a fan that owned it and included it, and rather than keep it, I want the next guy to have it. So there. If we look on the back, even cooler. They didn't have to do it, but they did. You get the ghost flame, I keep calling them ghost flames, hot rod flames with the metallic sparkle. Will this get in focus? The back cover still has the ESP Inspected in the USA sticker on it, which is incredible. You've got James's USA Spurzle locking tuners that he uses, and there's the distinct serial number you get for this Grynch model that they made very few of. As far as condition goes, I see a little bit of like, I can't tell if these are just fingerprint type marks or something. There's something very light, almost like I don't know, almost like maybe, how would you describe it? Just like a polishing cloth that went over, like a piece of paper maybe, and just left like a little, there's a couple little streaks in the lacquer that are a little hard to see there. But I mean, like I said, this thing has not been played. You can see all of the horns. There's no chips or anything. Let's look at the top of the headstock. I mean, this thing's mint. Yeah. Cool, guys. Brand new in the wrapper. Yeah, there's no, I don't see any pick scratches or anything here in the telltale spots. It's great. All right, guys, I got a lot of videos to do for you. You can see the other 2 Grynches that we've had here at the studio. Wow, so I've owned like 1%. I've had three Grynches, so I've owned like over 1% of all Grynches. It's kind of cool. All right, I'm out of here. More cool, crazy videos like this USA Custom Shop Dean from the early 90s. We've got 85 Custom Shop Jackson Kelly coming in. So stick around. Lots of cool videos coming up. And again, thanks for checking out the podcast. Thanks for liking and subscribing to the channel. And thanks for following us on Facebook. Just go to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, search Essex Recording Studios. You will see us there. And I will catch you all later, dudes. See ya.